morning of day, I'm not sure. If you follow my videos, then it would be 14, but I think it's actually only 13, and I don't know how I screwed that up. But I was too tired last night, and I was chatting too much to go back and look at the calendar, but I'm going to try and do that today. I'm only shooting for like 7 miles today. I'm going to make it into the knock in like a mile. Chill out there for a while, maybe try not to break my ankle. Maybe eat a pizza and then move up to the next shelter. It's only like 6 miles, but I guess it's a hellacious climb up out of the knock. But that's the plan. I do believe we've reached the knock. Welcome to the Nantahala Outdoor Center, mile 136.7 of the Appalachian Trail. Just 29 miles to Fontana Dam. Fall into that one. Well, I hung out at the knock for a while. The restaurant opens in like a half an hour, but the weather could turn any minute, and I'd rather get up there. Like 7 miles up to the shelter, and apparently it's kind of a tough climb, so I'm going to hit it. I don't need pizza that bad. I just got to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. What do you think? Bear den? Probably shouldn't stick around to find out. Well, kind of feels like it could open up any minute. I think I'm still like 2 miles from the freaking shelter. So this could be fun, because this has just been a hellacious day of climbing. Oh look, see? We're going up that. Why not? 7.9 for the day. I am at Sassafras Gap Shelter. I don't know how many sassafrasses there are along this trail, but my goodness, there's a lot of them. I am in the shelter. It rained a good portion of the time I was on the trail, so I don't have a whole lot of video. I'm probably going to string today and tomorrow together again. Did find out that Silver is in the knock. Apparently he was at Cold Springs Shelter last night and his pad failed, so he's got to get a new sleeping pad. That sucks. Not sure what the plan is for tomorrow. Depending on the weather and how I feel, maybe a 15, maybe not. Cross that bridge. But probably going to close out today, and like I said, we'll pick it up again tomorrow. Later.
Yeah, I need to go the other way now.
You got a rotator, you're going to get screwed into the ground.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to Shelter Yoga. Hey y'all, day 15, already almost 7 miles into my day. Haven't videoed because I was too afraid to get the camera out for fear that it would get waterlogged and ruined. More or less dry night in the shelter. Not more or less, it was in the shelter was fine. I don't think it really rained much last night. But about 15 minutes after I hit the trail, boy, it did open up, and it's been ugly till about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Just past Dakota Gap. Had a little snack. Moving on, I still got like 8.5 to get to Cable Gap Shelter, which would put me like 6 miles from Fontana Hilton tomorrow. Starting to have some serious calf pain, so I may end up having to zero at Fontana instead of just taking a Nero. I don't know. See how I feel after this day. Still got like 2,500 feet elevation ahead of me. But let me share this trail with you for a minute while it's not dumping on me. All right, made it to Cable Gap Shelter. 15.4 miles today. Got some food finally. Got some dry clothes on. Of course, about 10 minutes before I got to the shelter, rain let up, which is good because the shelter leaks, so I need to set a tent up anyway. And setting a tent up in the rain sucks. So it is way down in a holler here, and no cell service. I just walked up the hill a little bit to try and see if I could call Amy and the kids and mom and dad. Not today. That sucks. Sunday. But I'll talk to him tomorrow. Gonna be in Fontana tomorrow. Nero for sure, probably 0 Tuesday. I don't want to waste the weather because I think the weather's supposed to be nice tomorrow and Tuesday. But this right calf is bad. I tried massaging it out and it's helped a little bit. I'm gonna take some Tylenol and I'm gonna take it easy walking to Fontana tomorrow. It's only 6 miles, but I think I'm gonna have to let it rest. It's been bothering me since I made that run from Western Bald Shelter to Rufus, Morgan. I did that. That was the fastest I've gone in a while. It was like 5.5 miles or 6 miles, and I did it in like 2 hours. To be fair, very little of it was up, but a lot of it was down, and some questionable downs as far as dropping off rocks and things like that. And I think I was just going too fast, and I was jumping down off rocks and even jogging down it at some points, and now I'm paying for it. And hopefully I don't fall walking back down to the shelter while I'm recording. In my cheesy little camp shoes that everybody asks about, that are just Walmart water shoes. Today was not my favorite day on trail. Hardly any video. I'm probably just going to end up tying tomorrow in as well. Sorry. A lot of talking head and very little trail. But man, it dumped on me all day. Dumped on me all day. Caught up with patchwork here at this shelter. Silver is, I don't know if he zeroed at the knock or if he moved on. If he's back on trail, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, the last 2 days haven't been real pleasant. 7 miles in the rain yesterday and 15 miles in the rain today. Actually, it was 8 miles in the rain yesterday and 15 miles in the rain today, but either way. A couple of decent climbs that probably wouldn't have been that bad if the mud on the trail hadn't been so horrific that you were afraid you were going to fall with every step. Guess this is part of it, right? Keep on trucking. It's supposed to get chilly tonight, but I'm not worried about that. My Cedar Ridge quilt keeps me toasty. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, good morning. Morning, day 16. It's about 9:30-ish. Had a late start this morning because I got a short day. Only on like 6.5 miles total. Way down to that lake you see down there in the distance. That's Fontana. The other side of that, Great Smoky Mountains. Probably gonna zero at Fontana. My calf feels better this morning, but it still is pretty damn sore. and I'm not going into the Smokies 72 miles in 5 days with a sore ankle. Last night was chilly. Still a little chilly this morning, hence the hat and the gloves. But sun's out. It's a pretty nice morning. You want to see some trail?
Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la.
Okay, I just want you to see this from my perspective. So, right there, that right along there, I'm pretty sure that's the Fontana Dam. Okay, so I gotta go all the way down there, so that the next time I'm hiking, whether it's tomorrow or the day after, I gotta go all the way up there. Outstanding. Made it to Fontana Village. Gonna stay here for the night at least. Maybe tomorrow, just depends on how my calf feels. This place is kind of unique. Alright, so 6.5 miles today or whatever it was to Fontana Marina, and then caught a shuttle to the Fontana Village, which is where I'm at right now. Gonna stay here tonight, obviously, and probably tomorrow and Wednesday as well, for two reasons. Number one, so that my calf can heal, and number two, because Wednesday is supposed to be just really nasty weather, wet and cold, and if I can avoid that, I'm gonna avoid that. I can handle wet, I can handle cold, but wet and cold, when we're talking like freezing temps, I'm just not feeling that for my first day into the Smokies, especially knowing that the 6 days after are supposed to be pretty nice. And if my calf is healed, I know I can make the Smokies in 6 days. So right now, that's the plan. It's not optimal, but it is what it is. The group of folks that I've been hiking with are talking about doing the last 1.3 or 1.5 miles across the dam and what have you, right up to the parking lot for the Smoky Mountain National Park tomorrow. And I may go join them for that, just slack pack it, just to get the miles done, and then knowing full well that it's only a mile and a quarter, mostly road walking, honestly, because it's across the dam, and I'll still have Wednesday to completely relax and do nothing if I choose to because of my calf. But as of right now, that's the plan. It's the most logical plan, even if it's not the most optimal plan. But that's what I'm going to go with. Today was pretty nice. Hike was nice when my calf wasn't bothering me. And got to spend some time this evening with some really cool people that hopefully I'll be able to introduce you to as the days go by. As always, wish you were here.